Good morning, boys and girls. You know who it is. Midwest Tour Review here, back again. It is Saturday. Sun is out. I don't know what's going to happen today. I feel like we're probably going to go get on the motorcycles at some point in time. It's too nice of a day not to do anything outside. Go in the shop real quick. Excuse the mess. I'm going to be cleaning that up a little bit because we're going to get the 58 in the shop today. I'll take you guys over to it, show you what I did last night. There she is. The start of this video was different, but this is what we ended up doing. So we tore out I tore out all of the seating last night, and the rubber floor mat thing that came out last night because it was covered in coon shit. I don't know. There's still some more stuff down there that fell down from the rats. Does anybody know if they make replacement pieces for that, or I'm gonna have to probably fabricate that? Probably so. And there's still more stuff back here because I decided to remove the gas tank off of it last night, or at least get it freed up. I got to get gloves before I start touching anything inside of here. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I did last night. I'm going to get some bleach. I'm going to spray everything down, and then let it sit for a bit, let it dry out, and then go from there. So the cool thing is the floor is, the majority of it is still there. Only portion that is bad is up here, which is like that seam joint that right along there. So even up here, up that way is good. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut out what I need to cut out, and then I'm going to just replace that part. I'll probably buy a full complete piece, and then I will cut out what I need and keep the rest in the shop for if I ever have to deal with this again. I saw the cool things about these trucks. Someone mentioned it in the comment section, and whoever that was, I apologize because I didn't remember the name, but you're absolutely right. These trucks are awesome because everything can be purchased. So like, I was looking down there. Okay, I guess this is how it's made. These have a seam, right? So there's a seam right here, and all you have to do is break that spot welds or whatever they use to fix that, and this whole piece comes out, which is awesome, because down here is rusted out. And I'll have to make a call as to whether or not what I'm going to do about that, because we're going to get new cab corners and all that kind of stuff as well. I was pricing everything up last night, just kind of getting an idea, and everything is there. That's probably the most, there's my wife there. That's probably the most refreshing thing, is that everything is there. Let me go say bye to her because she's leaving, and I'll pick up where I left off.
I'm gonna get me a cigarette.
Look who showed up. Mike is back. So my brother came over to see the truck officially. The wife left. She's got running around to do.
That's our truck.
I like it. So he's picking up the projects that he wants to do on it. Mike has said that he's going to do the bed, so he's going to take care of all the wood and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about that in another video. I won't disclose too much right now. But yeah, so we're just kind of walking through the truck, and like I said, all of the panels pretty much, this is like a Lego set in a way. Everything can be taken apart and replaced. All it is spot welds, so we can replace this piece here if we decide to do so. Obviously the fenders come off, the step portion here, the step, what do you want to call it? I don't even know what the proper name would be for it. All the panels for the doors, all that stuff is very easy to locate. This door here has got the worst amount of damage. It's got some rot at the very bottom. So I don't know what we're going to do with that just yet. We're going to be doing a lot of welding. So that's going to be the nature of this project is going to be a lot of welding. Like this piece here, this is what connects the fender. I think it's the main connecting point for the fender. It's there, it's not complete. So we'll probably have to scab in some metal there and then weld it all up, but that'll be there. We'll clean up all of here, get that all affixed like it needs to. And then we'll start talking about down here at the very bottom. Ideally, what you want to have is some metal left so that you can then kind of get an idea of what you need to add back into it. But then the frame is gone. Like I said, we're going to put it on an S10 frame, and we're just talking about how big the bed is. The bed is freaking gigantic.
What size do you think that bed is?
I think it's an 8-foot.
It's definitely bigger than 6.
We can certainly measure it. I don't know if my tape measure's in the truck. It's definitely bigger than a 6, because I think this truck's got a 5.5 or a 6 foot on it. Hang on a minute, guys. Let me see if no. I have to go to
It don't matter.
Yeah, I think it's 8. So, but right now we're gonna go ahead and clean it out and get it all sanitized. I gotta go to the store, get some cleaner and bleach and all that kind of stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and clean it out. I may do another video. I don't know how far we're gonna get on it today. We may. How much work do you want to do on it today, Michael? What do you want to do? Are we riding today, or what are we doing?
I have no plans today.
Okay. So we're probably gonna pull off this bumper, and then we'll probably go ahead and pull off these fenders, and we'll pick that up on another video. So but yeah, that's the truck, guys. Leave down in the comment section what you think, and I hope you like it, because it's going to be a long build, but it's going to be a fun build. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Peace. The only way to get rid of the smell of raccoon and mouse feces. Thank God it's all metal construction. No soft materials. What's up, guys? We are getting the smell of rat and raccoon feces out of the 58 GMC. So I've just sprayed the interior with bleach and soap, let that sit for about a half an hour, and start to eat away at some of that. Good thing is it's a hard surface, so once we get it off the surface, we should have taken care of the smell. It's been horrific. It's been challenging to do anything in this truck, because the smell was just beyond it's beyond what I could handle, put it that way. So we've started kind of assessing what we need to try to take off, and I think I'm gonna do it in, I need to spray that there, right there, but I think I'm gonna do it in a couple different segments and in terms of what I'm going to work on. So I think the first one we're going to do is we're probably going to detach the truck bed first. We'll take that off. My brother wants to handle as I said in a previous video, he wants to take care of all of the bed in terms of the new wood and all of that. We are going to go back with a wood deck. I don't want to go with metal. I'm just going to do the wood, but it's going to be burned wood, and then we'll clear coat it 3 or 4 times. I want to get these fenders off because I want to see if it's going to be a part that needs to be replaced or if we can salvage. I do know now that I looked at it today, I didn't notice it last night, but you can tell where all the different mounting points are at, and they are rusted out. So we're going to be filling those in, and then we'll re-drill the holes and everything like that for either this fender or a new set of fenders, depending on what path we take. Got on LMC truck today, and I saw all of the different cab corners, the side steps. Everything's on LMC. Like I said in another video, everything's there is available for this truck. I got to stop at a shop today where the guy basically rebuilds trucks for his own pleasure. He's got tons of trucks, tons of cars. He doesn't sell them to the public. He just builds them, and this is kind of like his hobby. But he was a wealth of knowledge, and it gave me an opportunity to kind of ask some questions. And he was very, very knowledgeable. So that was cool. I am going to work on getting the headlight bezels out. This is a 2-piece construction. So you have like this piece here, and then you have like this mounting housing or whatever that the headlights are physically affixed to. That looks, well, that side is gone. So more than likely I'll have to probably replace them both, because yeah, this one's gone too. So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and take the headlights out. It looks like there's flathead bolts and maybe something that they've done along the way, but we'll take these out. These are USA, so I want to keep these headlights. I don't want to go with an aftermarket or a repop. The fenders are gone. It is what it is, so I'm not going to worry about that too much, and I'm just going to order new fenders for the front. So yeah, this is kind of like the fun part of it, getting to see what we're going to have to do to replace everything. I know like this piece here, which is one of the mounting points, I think it's the primary mounting point for the fenders, we're going to have to rebuild that. Lots of welding. So I'm going to have to stock up on gas and stock up on wire, because I'm going to need a lot of it. So all right guys, I'm going to end this video here, and we'll end this take here, and then I'll pick it back up once I've got it sprayed out. But I need to let this sit for about 30 minutes or so before I spray it out. So we'll be right back, and I'll show you what it looks like after we've got it cleaned out. One thing, I was using the Capri, got to mention this because I know for my tool nerds, they like to know what we're using. So we're using the 3/8 drive Capri today. Snap-on impact driver. Actually, I was using my Icon 3/8 drive deep SAE set today. Using that, and then I got CT761 Matco light, of course. There's all the parts that we pulled off last night. Let me turn that music off. Okay, I think that's off. Got some things that came in the mail today from an auction that I had recently won. So these are stud extractors. Nice set of these. I think these are ATD. And then the cool thing, it came with a Mac extension, which I didn't know that was in there. So that's cool. So got that set today. I don't have those, so glad I do now. Thank you to shout out to Brant. He wanted the Capri 3/8 drive set here, and so this set is going out to him today. I gotta get the wife to package it up when she gets home, but these are going to ship out to him. He purchased these from me, and I dropped them. Good thing they're in a case. They're autographed them, and so just for him, send him a couple stickers and stuff from the channel. So they're on their way, my friend. They'll be there. And then yeah, but I got the SAE set instead, which goes up to 1 inch from 3/8 drive, or from 3/8 all the way up to 1 inch. So I figured that's probably what I'm going to need on this particular project, as opposed to any metric sockets. So I think we're going to be getting some use with the Ulsa Tools extractor wrenches, because the Ulsa Tools extractor wrenches, because there are a far number of bolts on this truck that are gone, and the only way to get them out is going to be by force or by breaking them. So to which either way I'm happy with. So long as we get them out, but that's kind of be where we're at. So let me go ahead and get this ready to spray out, and then I'll show you what the interior looks like after we're done with that. Okay, we're back. I got the interior sprayed out, at least the first go at it. I don't smell anything. Let me see. I smell the bleach, but it needs to probably have one more soak. We may end up letting it sit overnight, but right now I'm working on getting this tank out. So I'm gonna get a little bit of footage of that, and then we're gonna have to do another pass with the power washer. But let me get some footage of that as well. I'm gonna end up cutting this fuel line here, so give me a second, guys. Got fuel in it too, so I didn't want to use anything that could create a spark. Where else? Oh, some couple lines there. There we go. It's a good fuel tank. It's not rusted. All right. All right. Now that we got that all out, some more trash and stuff like that. Some larger pieces of, looks like insulation from the seat. It's a good way to test and see how much urine you got in your vehicle or whatever you're cleaning. There was some fresh bleach on it. If that stuff starts to foam and turn white, yeah, you know what you got. Doesn't appear like there's anything back here. So luckily enough, we're doing this when it's still blazing saddles here in Indiana. So we'll be able to let the truck dry out properly. Let me go ahead and get the power washer on it, and then once I get all this out, I'll pick it back up for the last reveal. All right, stop camera. My gloves are not picking up the button. Great. What in the world? Oh, that's weird. It's still filming. I cannot get the camera to stop. Great. Oh. All right, guys. So we are done with cleaning it out. Let me go ahead and set this back here while I'm thinking about it. Got everything cleaned out as good as we need it for today. There's still a little remnants of bleach in there. That's kind of just killing any stain that may be in between surfaces, like, you know, metal pieces or whatever of the floor. So that's there. It does give me a good idea now of what needs to be cut out and what needs to be ordered. What I'm going to go low tech on, what I'm going to go OEM on. I used my Milwaukee, the high torque mid torques today. I was popping out two of the cap bolts There's only 4 bolts to take the cab off the frame, 2 in the rear, 2 in the front. But the 2 at the front are spinning, and I need to get my brother here in order to help get those off, which he had to run home, so he'll be back at some point in time. So we'll likely get those 2 bolts freed up today, but we're not going to remove the cab today. So that's going to happen on the next video. And you guys are going to see that whole entire process. So that is going to be an unedited video, so just be aware of that when that video pops up. It's going to be a long one, but yeah, so we've got all of that done. I got to see about this. This is the one portion I'm worried about here, because it's, you know, the lower portion there is so badly gone. I got to see if LMC or someone offers replacements for that, for the cab. So I have to probably look up cab corners or something like that, see what they have. But it came out clean. It smells really good in there now. I just used some bleach, and I used some Tide, let that sit twice, and then I rinsed it out, and then just threw a little bit of light bleach in there to sit overnight, and that should be good to go. Gas tank is out, which you guys saw me pull that out. So yeah, it's just doing the drying process now. It may rain tonight, so what we'll do is we'll leave the windows down for now, and I've got to go to my MC Club meeting tonight. So when I get back, I'll roll the window back up and everything like that, and yeah, and that'll be good to go. And then we'll just let it sit out the rest of the week and dry out. We'll take, like I said, we'll take the cab bolts out hopefully today if he gets here in time before we have to go. If not, then it'll just wait until the truck's dried out, and then we'll do that. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's cleared out. The gauges, someone may comment about, you know, spraying the whole truck with the power washer. The gauges and stuff are shot anyway. I was already told by the previous owner that they're gone. So we're going to end up putting new gauges in the truck anyway, with a little bit different look to them. Same profile as the original, but they'll be more modernized. You know, but that's what we're going to do. And then yeah, I don't see a whole lot disconcerting on this truck outside of those front cap corners. That's the main portion that's a little bit worrisome for me. But once I get those doors pulled off and all that kind of stuff, once I get the cab in the shop, I can get the cab up on a lift, jack stands rather, and then I can start taking the doors off, and then I can start cutting things out and getting new parts ordered. But LMC, man, they got the parts I need, and they're not expensive whatsoever. So we're probably gonna, for all the metal that I need for the cab, we're probably looking at maybe $400 to $600 maybe at the most for everything that I need. So that's not bad at all. Even if it's $1,000, that's still not bad just to get the cab where I want it, because I don't want to replace the cab. Not gonna go out and try to find a new cab for it. That ain't gonna happen. So but yeah, that's good. So that's where I'm at. Hope you liked the video. It's a long one, but I wanted to just show you guys that we've already started the process of getting the truck ready, or getting the truck worked on. It starts with cleaning, guys, because I can't be in that cab of that truck and risk getting sick due to what's that virus you can get, hantavirus, from like inhaling bacterial spores from like feces of rats and whatnot. I wasn't going to do that, and I wasn't going to subject my brother to that either, because he's just as gung-ho as I am about working on this truck. So I wanted to get it cleaned and sanitized. So now I feel better about that, and we'll probably you know, wipe it down and everything like that just to make sure. But that's where we're at. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure, guys, please, I'm begging you guys, subscribe to the channel. I need to increase my subscribership. I need to make this work. I'm hoping that this is a project that's going to help me grow the channel, and it is about to rain. Hoping this is the video, this is the project rather, that kind of opens the gates for future projects. And so I need you guys' support on that. And the only way to really support me is to watch the videos and subscribe. So all right, there we are, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.